Let me start off by saying I really enjoyed this book. It was such a breath of fresh air to have such a well-written and fast-paced fantasy. It didn't really drag too much throughout the story. The characters were believable and unique. The magic system kind of made me a little questionable at first, but once I understood it, it was really cool. And the author did a really good job using the magic system to further the story and add a lot of intrigue. So overall, this was a great read. I finished it in I think 2 weeks, maybe tops. I really dug into this one. It didn't have too much spice. I think there was one spicy scene, which is perfect for me because I prefer more plot with a little bit of romance. And the biggest thing was the atmosphere in this book was gorgeous. The kingdom is enveloped in this mist, and the way the author talks about the mist and hiding in it and the thickness of it, and it just gives this really cold, eerie, dark feeling all throughout the story. In the first book, it really focuses on Elspeth and Raven and their love story. And I won't give any spoilers, but as the story twists and turns, in the next book, Elm and Ione take the stage for their love story. And I feel like both of their love stories were equally beautiful in their own way. Of course, I feel like Raven and Elspeth kind of had the main love story, but Elm and Ione were pretty sweet as well, and they were a total power couple, which I really enjoyed. Also learning more about the history of the world as our characters go through the journey, learning more about the nightmare and his whole history and link to the Providence cards. It's really beautiful. I cannot recommend this enough. I didn't give it a perfect score, but I did really enjoy it. I'm not gonna say that this is a new all-time favorite book. It didn't leave me with this sense of wonder. It was enjoyable. It was a good read. It was very nicely tidied up, but I feel like some of my favorite books, they have scenes that I just can't get out of my head and I go back to over and over again. And this didn't really have anything like that, but it had more of a comfortable, easy to read familiarity to it that I really enjoyed. It didn't take a piece of me to read this book. It was just a good time. And that was really nice. But overall, I'm really happy with how these two spreads came out. I think it really gives a good vibe for each of these stories, especially with the mist and the cards and that darkness. I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me while I updated my reading journal. Let me know if you've read these books and what you think in the comment section below, and I'll see you next time. Bye!